Hello, my beautiful. Today has been a wonderful day, although busy, hence me uploading this later than I would have liked. But today was a blessed day because so today is going to be a bit of a story time recap, catching up, even though I did that on my personal channel. I'm just going to give you more. I have more to share. And it's also going to be daily recap, all the things that have been happening in the world of pop culture. Yesterday, I went with the kids to BeautyCon Pop, and I was so tired because I spent the early part of the day doing something top secret, which was 8 hours long. Happy to do it. And then I was so drained and exhausted, but I went to BeautyCon Pop with my kids because I wanted to do something with them on the weekend, something very fun and memorable, creating memories, having a good time. But I was so tired when I came home, I forgot to close the trunk. That must have happened to you if you're a mom or a dad. Took the stroller out of the trunk, forgot to close the trunk. This morning, I got a text from one of my neighbors, hey, your trunk is open. Because I have a car, a Ford Explorer, where you can get into the car from the trunk. I'm glad nobody stole my car or stole my iPod. Yes, I still have an iPod because I'm old. I had a wonderful weekend, though. On Saturday, I got to meet Dua Lipa. And I was about like this on the inside, but I kept it cool, even though I did fangirl. I told her I love her music, that her former publicist had emailed me songs before her album had come out, before anything. Like, before they even released her first single, I was made aware of her, and I've loved Dua Lipa since that first listen, and it's been beautiful and amazing to see her blow up into this international pop star, and I told her that I cannot wait to see her perform in a headlining arena tour. And also that I am unhealthily obsessed with Electricity, her song, which I am. Love it. I got to meet her and see BB Rexa. Thank you to my beloved friend Shirley Halperin, a friend of 14 years, for inviting me to Variety's Hitmakers Brunch. It was a great time. I also took my kids to the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse premiere, which I loved because I don't read comic books, but it's very much based on the comics. It was basically a comic book come to life, animated movie. And they've been having a lot of fun in the Spider-Man world with these storylines. Spider-Ham, Spider-Hog, I forget the name of the pig character. I mean, it was wild. I loved it. And yeah, I had a bit of a cheat before I said on Sunday that I wasn't going to cheat. So I'm going to stick to my no cheating for the next 2 weeks, or I'm going to try. You know, it's so hard to be healthy in December. I'm committed to try to be healthy. Anyways, I had 2 freaking bags of popcorn at this premiere because of the time of it all. I went to the brunch for the Variety Hitmakers Saturday morning. I ate in my car like I usually do, so I didn't have anything to eat or drink at that event. Then I ate in my car again before the Spider-Man premiere. This might be really boring. I'm going to be quick. The red carpet was at 2:30. The movie was supposed to start at 4. I get there at 2:30, of course. By 4:30, it hadn't started. They had free popcorn for everybody in the seats. I devoured 2 boxes of popcorn. Oh well, so be it. And then on Friday, I filmed this web show, which everybody in the crew and the cast was amazing. And I cannot wait for that to come out to share that with you guys. It's so exciting for me to do more acting. And I don't care if it's a web show or a TV show or a movie. If I get an opportunity to act, I will do it. And I do believe in hard work, and I believe in energy. And if you put energy into something, you'll get energy back. So I've been doing a lot more acting this year, from Cuban Tales to the soap opera I did in New York City with an amazing cast, which can't wait to see where that will land and for you guys to see that and see this. So whatevs. All right. Nick and Priyanka got married over the weekend. We still don't have any wedding pics, but I want to get married in India. They had like a dance-off, sing-off, so many ceremonies before the wedding, an Indian wedding, a Christian wedding. I need to get married in India. 2020, 2/22/22, 2/22/22, it's happening. All right, also, on Friday, I had mentioned that I had not seen the Ariana Grande Thank You Next video because it had not come out yet. Well, I saw it, and chances are you saw it too. Yes, because it broke all sorts of YouTube records, insane amounts of views, and I loved it. I loved it. I think my favorite part of the Thank You Next video was, and it was only something you saw if you paused, which a lot of Arianators did. When she wrote the little something about Big Sean, she wrote, could still get it. You think? I mean, no. He's with Janae Aiko. I think that's her name. I mean, yeah. We'll see if anything happens with that. Speaking of Ariana, she covered up her one of her remaining Pete Davidson tattoos, which paid tribute to his dad. Instead, she had it pay tribute to Mac Miller. She got a tattoo of his dog's name, Myron. Okay, I'm not mad at that, whatevs. Her body, her ink. I probably wouldn't have gotten a tattoo of my boyfriend or fiance's dad's badge number, whatever, to begin with. But speaking of Pete Davidson, I had a brain fart. He is back in the mix. According to reports, he is dating again, and he is in a good place. I'm surprised that Pete beat Ariana to the punch, and he's dating before her. Also, Ariana sent out some tweets about not believing in love. True love doesn't exist. She's still going through it. I believe in love. I believe in love, but with no conditions. Well, if you need something, make it submission, tradition. How does it go? Oye, mi canto. Whatevs. You know what I get. I'm awful at lyrics. All right. We got our first taste of Lindsay Lohan's new reality show, Lindsay Lohan Beach Club. And it's so hard for me to tell if it's going to be a hit or if it's going to flop. I'll put the link down below so you could watch it, and I'll have a link down below, as per usual, to everything that I talk about so you can read, see, or hear more. All right. Halsey performed at the Victoria's Secret fashion show this weekend, and I love that same day it aired, she posted on Instagram a message to the world that she did not support what the chief marketing officer of Victoria's Secret said about plus-sized models and transgender models. We don't want you, Victoria's Secret said. Halsey says that she's a member of the LGBT community and also believes in inclusivity, and used some of the money she got paid from Victoria's Secret to make donations to relevant causes. So good on her. Also, an update on Rob Kardashian. The Kardashian family has apparently had enough of Rob's money problems. Rob asks his mom, his grandmother even, sisters for money to borrow, which let's assume it's true. If it's true and I'm Kim or Kylie, who's got tens of millions, I will let Rob borrow some money, with a clear repayment plan for his own good. He should repay it, and there should be structure. You have to repay me this much by this much. If people just keep giving him money, that'll be a real problem for him. But part of me doesn't even believe that it's true. I think it might just be more subterfuge in the ongoing war between Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna, where he's trying to lower his support payments to her. Very crafty, those Kardashians are. All right, another update. Remember that D-bag Milo? Milo Yiannopoulos, according to reports, is $2 million in debt. I mean, I don't want to, no, it's bad. It's bad that I laughed. But this is a guy who has incited hate. It's one thing to be a troll. It's another thing to be a troll that is dangerous, and violence can result and did result because of this dude's words and actions. This is how the cookie crumbles. I should note, however, that Milo is denying this, claiming it's just business debt. We shall see. Remember, he couldn't even get his book published? I mean, I don't wish ill upon him, and I regret laughing. I don't want to take joy or misery out of anybody's misfortune, but it's not surprising to me. In other news, awful, the daughter of Magic Johnson, Elisa, was the victim of a home invasion while she was home. And the wildest thing is, she and 9 other friends were at an Airbnb. Apparently they were having a party, and armed intruders came and messed with them and terrorized them and got money from them and jewelry. I would have just been so scared. And of course they were not caught. By the time the police got there, they had already left. These criminals are so brazen. What if it was the home of a police officer, or somebody was armed, or I don't even know. I mean, it almost made me think, what if they had a gun in the home? But I'm not, It's a thought. All right, let's move on. I'm in a mood today. Jennifer Aniston is opening up about her bitter feud with her late mother, Nancy, saying she was a model and she was all about presentation and what she looked like and what I looked like. I did not come out the model child she hoped for, and it was something that really resonated with me. Wah, wah. We all have... Does anybody have a perfect childhood? I mean, maybe somebody does. And if you're that somebody, slow clap. Wait, what was I saying? I can't say, all right. I was talking with somebody recently, and I said, I had a really difficult childhood. From being closeted in Miami to being picked on by my classmates for being fat and probably for being gay, but not addressed, to losing my dad and my grandfather in the same week when I was just 15 years old, 14 or 15, I never remember. I think I had just turned 15. And I'm not thankful for that, but having experienced such awfulness at a young age prepared me for awfulness to come. I mean, imagine if I had experienced my first tragedy in my 30s. That could lead somebody to a total meltdown, alcoholism, drug abuse, trying to cope because they had never experienced truly awfulness before. I did when I was real young, and I almost feel like anything awful could happen in my life. And all of my limbs could fall off, but I would still be happy. I would be happy seeing my children thrive. And I'd be happy continuing to make videos with no limbs and hopefully inspiring people. And hopefully I do inspire you with my videos, and hopefully I make you smile. Making these videos makes me smile, even if I'm stressed and running late and life. Can't tell you everything going on, but I can tell you that I appreciate you. Truly. Cheers to you. It's done now. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, follow, subscribe, share. Follow, subscribe, share, hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.